we decided to do the series, and Fox agreed to give us a commitment, you know, as I said, after all these. And then we sat down, and there were three of us. There was Matt, who had dreamt it all. There was Sam Simon, who was involved in the Tracy Ullman Show with me, had been involved with Taxi with me as one of the producers of Taxi. And he had experience in Saturday morning animation, and so he had a foot in each world. And there was me, who comes from live action and wanted it to have real story and real characters. So that was our mix, the three of us sort of working everything out, working out the opening story, working out. And what we want, and the thing we were most afraid of is being a cartoon. The thing we were most afraid of was being considered animated. I mean, our whole focus at the time was to tell us, at the time, because the show's changed a little, you know, it changes back and forth. I think that's what keeps it going. But to tell real stories and to give tremendous attention to character. And the three of us worked real hard. I remember the day Matt came in and said, what if we worked for a nuclear power plant? And, you know, just these things that you take for granted. Matt had another great thing where he said, let this be a family on television that watches television, you know, which nobody had done. And then we really worked on the characters. We all had our favorites. At the beginning, Bart was the out-of-the-box star of the show. That just happened. That just was electric. The story that's true is you wait 6 months to see it. That means you're sending shows over, but there's a 6-month pipeline. So you've done show 13, and now you get show 1 back to look at. And when we looked at it, the Simpsons, they have a thing called, you know, you have a model for what the character should look like. And in Korea, they had gone off model, so the Simpsons looked grotesque. And we died, and we had to wait 1 week before we saw the second show, because we didn't know if they were all like that, and they weren't. But that week was extraordinary, because if they were, it was just horrendous looking creatures. And then we corrected the first one and went on from there.